I'm Amy Pessia, the Executive Director of the Merrimack Valley Food Bank. We're located in Lowell and have a 20,000 square foot warehouse where we store non-perishable and fresh food as well as frozen food that is provided to about 50,000 people monthly through a network of food pantries, shelters, soup kitchens, and other programs that serve families and individuals. When you help the food bank, you help all of those people, including expectant mothers, infants and children, homeless teens, working families, the disabled and seniors, and veterans. We have agencies in 27 cities and towns in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, and we operate not only our food distribution program, but several other programs that serve people individually. These are bags of food that are ready to be delivered to our mobile pantry clients. These are residents of Greater Lowell who aren't able to get to a food pantry because they're homebound. And this is a program that we adopted along with two other programs. Our summer lunch program served over 10,000 lunches in the summer of 2010. And we also have a food rescue program which allows us to pick up donations of prepared and perishable food from Hannaford supermarkets, and we deliver it to about 22 agencies in Lowell, Chelmsford, and Lawrence. And those are items like produce, bakery items, cooked chickens, and it's helpful in maintaining good health because produce is something that's not donated in large quantities from the general public. This is what a typical food pantry looks like. We have the shelves somewhat stocked, but this has got to last us until September, when we have arranged for several company and church food drives. And this program distributes groceries monthly to the recipients, and it's about 35 pounds of food and totals approximately 17 meals. We distribute about 2.6 million pounds of food a year, and we usually translate the pounds into about 1.3 pounds per meal for a person. As you can imagine, operating a warehouse and distributing this much food takes a lot of effort. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, our member agencies come in to shop, much like they would at a supermarket, and they take the food that the people they serve will enjoy, and they bring it back to their agency where it will be distributed to people. As you can see, we also have pet food that's available. We've partnered with COPAL, which stands for Coalition to Protect Animals Locally, and they identified the need for people to have help with things like pet food, because oftentimes pets are part of the family, and people sometimes will give their pets their own food, which is not good for the pet nor the person that's giving it to them. This is an area where our food pantries and other programs rely on getting a good supply of assorted non-perishable food, canned and boxed items that they give out to families. And ideally, these pallets would be stacked 5 high, and this entire section of the room would be full of those boxes. But this time of year, which is late summer, people don't think about donating to the food bank. Usually around November and December, during those months of giving, we hear from a lot of churches and companies and groups of people that want to donate to us, but it's the times of year that people may need the food more, such as the coldest winter months, January and February, and then again in the summer months when the kids are out of school, people may have an even bigger strain on their food budget because the kids that get school lunch during the school year are home all summer. And if anybody has been to the supermarket lately, we all know how costly it can be to feed a family of 4. So our food pantries and other programs provide a supplement to what people already get. We appreciate all the support that you can give us. Every little bit helps, whether it's a donation of a can of soup or $1,000, whether you volunteer with your friends and family or coworkers, or conduct a food drive at your church, or with your scout troop or sports team. Every little bit helps. You can help the Merrimack Valley Food Bank and your neighbors in our cities and towns by calling 978-454-7272 or visiting our website at mvfb.org.